Okay, today we're going to take a look at the 1980s ChatBot. Sometimes I call it TalkBot, but it's ChatBot, made by TOMY. And again, this is another one of the ones that's before the digital age of audio. It's electromechanical. Instead of having an endless loop of tape, like some of the other ones had, this one used the recording medium, looked more like a floppy disk, round like a record, but the whole thing is magnetic. And it actually has a mechanical arm that you pull down. This basically winds up a spring. It has a mechanical governor that when that spring is released by the remote control will keep the speed fairly constant in spinning that disc. And as the disc spins, the record playback head actually moves in and out like on a record. So it's very interesting in that way. You have the remote control where you can tell it to speak, you can tell it to go forward, you can tell it to turn. It's a mechanical on-off switch, so when the speak button is pushed,
Test 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Robothut, buckle my shoe, testing.
and these sounds you're hearing right there, those are sounds that I recorded into it back in the 1980s. The Robothut one is one I just recorded into it for this. So when it gets all the way to the end, you notice the arm is now all the way up. So in order to record or play, you have to pull that down, and anytime it's playing, there's something that looks a lot like a cassette spinning in the face.
Test 1, 2, testing.
If you want to record, you simply hold the record button down, the arm will start coming up and it'll start recording anything you say. 2 C-cell batteries and one 9-volt battery, and one 9-volt battery here. As far as the driving, again, we have limited space up here, but I'll push the forward button. There's forward. Here's the backward and turn. Turns nice and sharp, and that's good. And again, if I push the talk button.
1, 2. Robothut, buckle my shoe, testing, testing.
And if you release the speak button, then it stops wherever it was at. Let's take a look at the, I'm unwinding it. I don't want to leave the spring wound up in it. I want to make sure it's all the way down. It has an instruction book, of course, that it comes with. Talks about interference there. Picture, this half would be the other way around, showing the battery placement. Then on the inside, more instructions. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the tray. It also comes with a tray, so you could put this in his hands, because you can rotate these claws. Then there's openings there that can grab hold of these 2 pins, and you could hold that colorful tray and deliver snacks and goodies to other family members. The box, of course, shows at that time their lineup of other toys that were available. And it talks about the functions. And that's pretty much it for ChatBot.